you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't already know me, my name is Brittany, and if you're new here, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, and consider subscribing because it'd be really cool and it'd really help me out quite a lot. Don't be afraid to hit that little notification bell to get notified every single time that I post, because it is very rarely, if ever. Unfortunately, I'm a very busy person. I don't really have too much time to be popping out videos like I used to. So today's YouTube video is going to be pretty much a tutorial on how to pass a drug test for an employer. So in my last videos, I've pretty much covered most of the CERDO method. Now, in my other videos, when I go over the CERDO method, that's really only intended for use when you're going to be watched when giving your urine sample. So with pretty much every single job you apply for, they're not going to be watching you. So the only time that they will really watch you take your drug test, like watch you pee into a cup for a drug test, is for probation, pre-trials, rehab, maybe some federal occupations, like say, I don't know, maybe the fucking FBI or something like that. But other than that, they're not going to be watching you. It's like if you're applying for most regular jobs, like even if you apply at a bank, they're not going to watch you pee into the cup. They're going to send you to a lab. If anything, most employers, some employers will actually have a cup there, and they'll just use like those Amazon dipsticks, which is honestly the smartest thing for most employers to be doing. It's most cost efficient. And then they'll just have you pee into the cup in a bathroom at the place of employment, and then they'll use those little Amazon dipsticks. And then in other employment circumstances, they'll actually send you to a lab. And so for today's video, I'm going to be covering what to do to be able to pass a urine test for an employer, assuming that they're not going to be watching you, which is pretty much every single employer ever, except for the very rare circumstances, which is literally like you've got to be doing some top secret agent government official job to be having them watch you pee for an employer drug test, just so you know. Now then, let's get into it. So the method I'm going to be talking about today for today's methods of passing an employment drug test will be Quick Fix. Now, Quick Fix is a type of fetish urine, so it's synthetic urine. It will work for whether or not you're male, female. So I personally have used Quick Fix myself, as well as my husband, for multiple jobs that we've had. I've passed employment drug tests using Quick Fix synthetic urine for both when they did send it to a lab and when they did not. I have had multiple other people confirm that they've had their employers send their urine to a lab, or they sent them to a lab to give the urine sample, and the Quick Fix passed at the lab. So unless you have some sort of medication that should be showing up in your urine that doesn't, or if you're pregnant and then you know, obviously you'd use the synthetic urine and it would say that you're not pregnant, so that would be an issue. Obviously, any prescriptions that you're on that should be in there wouldn't be on there, but typically an employer, it's not any of their business what medications you're on or what should be in there, unless of course they're controlled substances that are illegal or that could prohibit you from doing your job in some way. So yeah, those are the only catches really. If you're pregnant, the lab's gonna be like, huh, that's interesting. But other than that, you know, you don't have to worry about the male or female thing. With Quick Fix, typically it actually, whenever you buy it, you can get it at most smoke shops. You can get it at, I think, Walmart too. I'm not too sure. The only place that I've ever gone to get it that I know for 100% fact that they have it is smoke shops. So most every smoke shop will have Quick Fix or some other type of synthetic urine. The only one I can really speak on, though, is Quick Fix in terms of its efficiency, because it's the only synthetic urine I have any experience with, or my husband or anyone else that I am close with. So, hands down, by far, for an employment drug test, synthetic urine is the way to go. It is absolutely foolproof. I mean, unless you somehow... it's really hard to fuck up. I mean, come on. The instructions literally come with the packaging for the synthetic urine on how to use it for drug tests. Like, it tells you, you know, how to pour it in, how to keep it warm. It usually, every Quick Fix I've gotten comes with like a little warmer, and you can literally just like, if you wear pants or whatever, even a skirt, you could literally just strap the warmer and the fake urine to like the inside of your thigh. You could tape it to like your side. I mean, there are so many different places that you can smuggle in fake urine. It's quite easy. So yeah, fetish pee, synthetic urine, hands down way to go. Quick Fix is the main brand that I've used and had success with for both in and outside of labs. Again, this is just for employment purposes. Maybe you could use synthetic urine for probation, pretrials, rehab if they're not watching you very closely. Like when I was 13, 14 and I got sent to my first rehab, they just cracked the door. They didn't even like actually watch me. They just sort of cracked the door. I'm assuming maybe because I was a minor, I don't know. But that lady like was really lax. She didn't actually stare at me on like pretrials and probation. So in that instance, I probably could have gotten away with, using synthetic urine. So I mean, if you have a probation or pretrial test and you know that they're pretty lax, you've gotten a test from them before and they don't actually watch you, use the synthetic urine. I mean, shit, it's easier than loading your body up with a bunch of Serto or other, detox drinks and shit like that. A lot easier on your stomach. You're not having to, piss. You're not having to worry about whether or not you diluted your urine enough. All the other fun, complicated stuff that comes with Serto. So yeah, it really drives me crazy how many people I see that are like using it for employment purposes, using Serto for employment purposes. That is like, that's not what I intended it for. I should have been more clear about that. So I hope that this video is much more helpful. I hope that you guys thought that this video is much more to the point. I'm gonna try and make another video on Serto that's narrowed down more and more to the point. But I wanted to get quick fix out of the way first because it's literally the easiest way to pass a drug test by far. Like, fuck Serto, fuck all the other methods. If you want to pass an employment, non-complicated drug test where they are not going to be watching you, just use Fetish Pee. Don't put all this shit in your body if you're just going to be using it for an employment drug test. I should have made that way more clear in the other videos. I'm sorry. But hey, you live and you learn, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of that, a lot of both of those. That's pretty much it for today's video. Again, just pick up Quick Fix at pretty much any smoke shop. They have a whole like case usually in most smoke shops dedicated to like Fetish Pee and stuff like that. You can probably get it at like sex shops too, like adult stores. But I know for like Surefire that pretty much every single smoke shop carries Quick Fix. And again, the instructions are on the inside. If y'all really want me to, I can buy some Quick Fix and go over the instructions in an instructional video, but they're pretty user-friendly, pretty straight to the point with their instructions that it comes with. So I have faith in you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll be pushing out a couple more. I'm gonna try and make a Serto one after this, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope this helps somebody out there. Just remember, you guys, please try to be safe, be smart. Remember, if you can't be good, you better be good at it, and I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Again, don't be afraid to hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, get notified every single time that I post. I promise I won't annoy you. I don't post very often. So yeah, y'all take it easy, and y'all have a good one.